Hey guys, Old Guy Gaming here, back again with another MTG Arena video, and today we're going to take a step away from the competitive events, and we're going to look into a more of a casual fun deck with Quasi-Ooze. The basic premise behind this deck, of course, is the really cool card Biogenic Ooze, is to make as many copies of it as possible and try to get as huge a wide state, board state as humanly possible. So let's go ahead and take a look at the deck. Oodle's a fun this one. Like I said, not super competitive, but it is what it is. Runs 2 copies of Spill Pierce in the early days to be able to counter some of those little, hey, I'm going to cast down your creatures, or I'm going to, I'm going to Vraska's Contempt your Ooze. Can't have that. Got to be able to try to prevent that as much as possible. And then we went with the Explore package for the early game in this deck, because it does take a little bit of time to ramp up to it. So, of course, we're running 4 Llanowar Elves, 3 Incubation Druids, mostly because they're adaptable, and then there's a card in here, Zakana, that whenever creatures that have +1/+1 tokens on it also have Trample, so this can be a mid to late game finisher for you if you so choose. Then, of course, the normals, the Merfolk Branchwalkers, the Wildgrowth Walkers, and the Jadelight Rangers, kind of for that early game, build up some life and kind of be able to sustain yourself a little bit on the board. The real, of course, the winner of this deck is the Biogenic Ooze. When Biogenic Ooze enters the battlefield, it creates a 2/2 green ooze creature token. At the beginning of your end step, put a +1/+1 counter on each ooze you control. And of course, he has an inbuilt ability to be able to create more oozes, but he's not enough. We need more. So we run things like Quasi-Duplicate, for example, that can be jump-started out of your graveyard and just keep making more Biogenic Oozes to keep making more and more oozes. It's actually really kind of funny. Sinister Sabotage is in there just as a little precaution. If you get those board wipes or something like that you don't really want to see happen, make sure that gets off the board. Chemical's Insight in there for a little bit of a card draw mechanic. Again, can be jump started, so you can actually do this twice. Zakana, of course, is the one that if you have a +1/+1 counter on any creature on the board when it's cast, it gets you to draw a card. But each creature you have with a +1/+1 counter has Trample. Super useful. And then, of course, if we're going to go ridiculous, why not go really ridiculous and toss in Helm of the Host as well on top of your Biogenic Oozes. We do have 2 copies of Vivian in there to kind of handle some of the flying creatures that we can't really deal with. Maybe some of the enchantments, your Search Res Cantas, things like that. And then the land package is pretty basic: 6 islands, 11 forest. I have 3 breeding pools and 2 hinterland harbors. You probably want to go 4 and 4 if you really want to make this remotely serious. And as for a sidebar, this is the anti-control package. So we add in 2 more Spell Pierces, 4 negates, 2 quenches, a cancel, 2 more Sinister Sabotages, and 4 Frailed Mystics. This is the I'm really tired of playing control sideboard. Everything else it can kind of handle. It's got the Explorer package to kind of handle the early aggro. Maybe not so much red burn, but possibly, and it depending on how it works out. And then once you get into the mid game and you've got multiple oozes out there generating, like, you're not really worried about wide board states, a whole bunch of 2/2s and 1/1s floating around out there. So what? I mean, good luck trying to beat you with all these trampling ooze creatures all over. It's the controls that are really the kind of issue for this deck. So we will be playing this in the free to, like, the non-ranked play, because this is not a competitive deck by any stretch of the imagination. It's just not competitive. It's fun. It's enjoyable. It puts a smile on my face. This is the kind of deck whenever you go to your Friday Night Magic and you've been bumped out after going 0-2 or whatever, or you've drafted well, you didn't get a really good draft and you're out of that. You got those guys that are playing the game, it's in a corner. This is the deck that I would play. Something like this. Just a fun deck, kind of throw some cards on the table and see what happens. Drafting Allegiance, by the way, has been a ton of fun in paper. Oh, here. Oh, I thought it fooled us. It hung up there for a second. See, it doesn't know what we're doing. It doesn't know what to do with this deck. Like, who do I pair this up against? I don't want to pair him against Red Burn. I mean, that's going to be horrible. A whole bunch of Quasi-Duplicates. I wish I'd had a little bit more. I mean, it's okay. I don't have the double blue for the Quasi-Duplicate yet, but I also don't have anything I want to Quasi-Duplicate. We shall be a gentleman and say hello. Oh, not again. Not again. If he's playing Red Burn, the Wildgrowth Walker is going to be the first thing he hits. Lightning Bolt, Lightning Strike. What's he got? What's he got? 2 red lands is kind of scary. Lightning Strike. Yep. And it's okay. That's kind of... Alright, enough of the lands, really. I have all the land I need. Viashino. Light up the stage to draw more cards. Lightning Strike and another Viashino. Well, I'm going to Chemicals Insight because I really need cards other than what I have in my hand. Those will work. Another Viashino. Probably going to Lightning Strike me in the face would be my guess. Yep. Right call. Well, he is tapped down. Let's see what this reveals. Helm of the Host. I don't think I want to copy. No, I think I might keep that actually, because then I can copy the Jade Light and then maybe kind of stick into the fight here. No, I'll hold back. I say giving him cards. It just makes me feel dirty. Alright, he's got another Lightning Strike. Ha! He pulled lands. Yeah, no, I'm gonna block these out. Let's drop the land, draw more cards. Maybe we'll start getting some of our Biogenic Ooze. That'd be awesome. Nope, more land. Thanks. How many is that? 4, 7, 8, 9. Interesting. I'm going to end up quasi... Yep. And then he's going to... Ooh. He did pull 2 of those. Yeah, now I'm a shock away from losing this game. I was joking when I said mono red burn. You didn't want to give that to me. No, I'll hold. Yep. Silly red burn decks. Oh. I was going to say, I assumed he was just going to... He was just going to hit me with the flaming monkeys there. No, that didn't work? Alright. Well, I said that's not the deck it's going to play well against. There were some scenarios in there if I could have gotten... I don't know. If I could have gotten the Biogenic Ooze out earlier, but he was... At that point, he would have probably just gone to face. I don't know. Maybe. I have beaten red burn decks with this. It's just, you need the right combination of cards. This could work. I could see potential here. See how fast he goes. Drop down the Explorer creatures. Sure. Let's see how this goes. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Nope. So, I do have an interesting combination of things sitting here. Now, if this deck is the one I'm thinking of, it's going to run plenty of Mortifies. Nah, he can have that. So let's give him a moment of pause. So 4, 5, 6. I want to hold this in my back pocket for a little bit. Dobin, cool.
You have been analyzed and found wanting.
Come on. I've got the combo right here. I really want to do this. Let this happen.
Small things that matter.
No, you can have those as well. I'm not going to give up my mana ramp right here. Okay. Well, we need to start fighting back here. We definitely want that. I need one more mana to get this to work. I already know I'm getting another quasi-duplicate back, so you can have that.
This tech gimmick is perfect.
If he's got a Mortify, now it's going to come out. If not, I'm going to start creating copies of Biogenic Ooze. He's looking for it. He's like, I need it. I need Mortify. No. No. Please don't have it. Please don't have it. Give this to me. One time, give this to me. Damn it! I knew he was going to do it. Ah. Totally not cool. Come on. One turn. One turn. It would have been hysterical.
Banned from gambling.
Because I'd have cast one and then tried to cast the other from the graveyard. It would have been amazing. No, I'll hold. He has a whole bunch of little 1/1s on there, but I can eat them. I might have to start making him eat those 1/1s. Again, the fact that I'm still sitting on 3 mana kind of disconcerting. Come on. Come on over. It'll be fun. No? Seeing a lot of this deck too. Okay. He's just doing it for the creature count. I can jumpstart this out of the graveyard. I'm totally okay with that. I wonder why they have her tap first. That's weird to me. No, I'll probably drop him and then this. Kind of get some of the life gain going again. Oh, Vivian, where are you, my dear? Do I have the mana to do that? Sure do. Nope, I'm good. That flyer's the only thing saving you, my friend. I'm trying to think what I need in this deck to kind of wipe this clean like that. What's in blue-green that can do that? She can cast mana of any color, though, when she gets adapted, so maybe a couple of ritual soots just kind of tossed in there. Mr. No Fun Zone here. All my toys he wants to break. That's not cool. Oh, come on. Enough of the lands, honestly. Vivian, my dear. So good to see you. I might go for the Jade Light too, just to get the life.
Wild animals I like. People? Get that out of here.
No, I'm good for the moment. He does have 16 1/1s. That's no laughing matter. I mean, you have to send a boatload of them over to kill Vivian. Many Bothans would die to bring this information to us, but he could do it. But he'd be at a severe disadvantage at that point. Nah, I didn't think I was going to get the Jade Light, so fine. It can be done. I mean, he just takes all 16 of them and goes. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lobs. You don't never see lobs. That's awesome. Give me something good.
You can't stop nature.
Thank you. I will absolutely bin this. Oh, wait. Cancel? Yes, yes. I have lots of them. No, I'm good. Next turn. Yes. Yes, my pretties. And I'm going to get one more. Assuming he doesn't have another Mortify, I'm going to get one more. And they all have Trample. Sure. She's going to die next turn, right? You get that.
I'll be back. Just
That's
like
an interesting
before.
waste of a combat. Oh. All of them having trample? Yes, please. Let's start chipping away at his numbers, shall we? I can't believe I got this to work. Assuming that this is a land, I'm going to quasi-duplicate this biogenic ooze. It will be glorious. I can't believe you let all of them hit him. That's crazy to me. He thinks he's got 3 turns to kill me. He is wrong. How do I not have mana for that? 4. Oh, it's only 3, that's why. Okay. This is a tough decision. I understand. He's doing the math now. How many of my guys can I get through? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's killing the... Yeah, it's a smart decision. He's killing the... He's going to kill the trample. So... I'm going to block you. 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 He's still going to get through, isn't he? That's a shame. That's a shame. We got our fun stuff to happen and it still didn't work. And I think we've blocked everything we can. Good game. That was oodles of fun. You got to see it happen. You got to see the quasi-duplicated biogenic ooze. Yeah, that 5/5 flyer, that is going to be the death of us. And 13 of them are going to get through. -3. Darn it. Ugh. So close. So close. All right, one more. We'll give you one more, and then we will call it a game on this one. That was more fun. I enjoyed that game. He got a little out of control early, and I think I probably should have quasi-duplicated the third to make them bigger. Yeah, losing Vivian was a pain, because that's the one thing that he had going for him, was that flyer. Darn it. I'm going to look back on that game as I'm editing going, what did I do wrong? I could have won that game. I had the combo going. I had quasi-duplicated my biogenic oozes. What was going on there? Interesting. No blue. She will give me blue, so I will kind of keep that. We'll see how this goes. Kimberlin Harbor, perfect. What are we doing here, my friend? Can you handle the biogenic ooze combo? Can you? Probably. It's really not that hard to beat. But it's oodles of fun. Oh, thief of sanity. Thief of sanity, you say? I don't want him to have my ooze. He's got the black, so he's got the removal package for it. Interesting. Okay, he did not get the ooze. Direfleet Poisoner. Cool card. Really thought that card was going to be much, much bigger. Considering there's a Flash Death Touch 2/2. Oh, this is not a fun way to... This is non-creature cards, though, correct? You took my quasi-duplicate. Oh, yeah? Well, can you handle the ooze? Can you? Probably. Let's see how wide we can go. Not a fan of this card. Oh, they're on our trample. No! No, he got our ooze. So now we've got to outrun his ooze. Where's Vivian when you need her? That's really what I need. That's the only thing that's really keeping him going at this point. Okay, I haven't seen Vivian go yet. That thing is so annoying. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, which one annoys me more?
The wild wasn't meant to be contained.
I'll take the 4 damage that thing's going to put in my face. Thank you very much. I don't like you stealing my cards. Yes, yes, I'm aware. He will come over and kill it. I had one of 2 creatures to kill with this thing. This thing's kind of meh. I'm alright with that. It was worth it to get rid of that.
Not dead yet.
Well, he's getting wider than we are with our own creatures. That's not cool. Let's draw some cards. Let's see what we can get out of this. Not what we needed. This is only a matter of time now. I'm actually really surprised he's not attacking with his flyers. Oh. Yeah. Well, that would be the game. He's going to cast our Vivian too. We're just going to go all in and see what we can hit. Yeah. That would be that. So much for fun. Yeah, Thief of Sanity, man. The two cards really came out of Guilds of Ravnica, I feel like are super insane. Thought Erasure being one of them. Fantastic, amazing card. But that Thief of Sanity, unless you have answers for it, it can break you. So he has lethal on board. All he has to do is swing. And he realizes it. Alright, so I am disappointed to have not won that one in the end, but at least you got to see the combo go off and how wide the deck could get. It was a defeat, though, but oh well, it is what it is. Do hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe. Let me know how you would do this kind of fun deck. What else should I add to it? I know there's some probably better mechanics I can put in for card draw. Chemiker's Insight seems to be working pretty well. It does come up more often than not. Maybe... treasure chest, maybe like the treasure map, maybe put that in there. There's also that uncommon from Dominaria that's the Arcane Encyclopedia. It's 3 mana, it draws a card. I don't know that it's super good, but it'd be nice to kind of have a little extra card draw in there. Let me know what you think. How would you add to this deck? And again, keeping in mind this is fun deck, not necessarily competitive. If you can make this competitive, I'd love to see it, because I think this deck has some interesting possibilities towards it. So anyway, if you are so inclined, the Patreon is patreon.com/oldguygamingmtga. And until next video, guys, we shall see you in the arena. This video was brought to you in no small part by our patrons. If you would like to help out the channel, go to www.patreon.com/oldguygamingmtga, and thank you